Hey, what's up guys, it's me Mike, and today I'm going to be doing a video tutorial on how to do some simple quick mask effects in Photoshop. So just going to jump right in there, and here's one thing I'm going to show you how to do. It's pretty much putting the image in grayscale mode like that, and kind of colorizing some of the some key elements in the picture that you feel should stand out and everything like that. So this is one thing I did. I'm going to show you how I broke it down. I did one part for the umbrella, like that, and one part for like the dress and everything. And as you can see from the original image, this is how it looked. Added a grayscale or gradient map to it. Added some color, and there you go. So I'm going to start off with this one image again. You get these stock images at, well, this one I found on Google, but a good website for it is Stock Exchange, like this. I'll put the link in the description. You can find some cool stock photos there. You don't have to pay for anything, just download it or whatever. Alright, so I'm just gonna work off with this and put all this in a group so I don't lose it. Alright, so I have my image. It's in the background. It's a background layer. It's locked. Regular stuff, right? So what I'm gonna do is make a copy of it, just to be safe so I don't mess up the first one. Alright, so you can disable the background layer now if you want. Alright, for this one we're gonna choose, well, we're gonna hit on that adjustment layer or adjustment tab at the bottom, and we're going to choose gradient map, and it's already set to a red color, but we can change that by clicking on it and change it to one of the preset of gradients that you may have. You can change it up with any different kind of color, maybe give it a certain effect if you want, but we're just going to do a basic black to white gradient and press OK. Alright, so after you have that, what you could do right now is pretty much merge the layers together if you want, or if you want, what we're gonna do is, before you even merge them, select the gradient map. We're gonna change the opacity, or not the opacity, the blending mode to color. That's just to separate more to the grays and blacks and stuff like that. Alright, so if you want, you can merge those, or if you could keep the gradient map out if you want to change the color again. So if you want, keep the adjustments tab out, change that black to maybe red, something like that, get different effects, maybe a pink, purple, something like that. I don't know, it's all up to you, so that's just optional if you want to merge them. So I'm going to do it without merging, and what I'm going to do now is create a new layer, and we're going to get into the quick masking. So to do a quick mask, just go to select, and go to edit and quick mask mode. So it's just nothing happens right now, but what you will need to do is select your brush tool and set it to a good range, good size brush, like a 22 pixel brush, or depending on this image you're working with. And what I'm going to do first is just work around the dress area and just move through the within this area. Now if it goes outside, don't worry about it, because we can still go in and erase it if we need to. So like if you go outside like that or something, or not like that, but you can always go and erase it like that, kind of work it your way in there. Alright, so select your brush tool and keep working your way around. Like I said, if you go over parts you don't want to go over, it's okay, you can always erase it. Alright, so just gonna get all of that right there. Alright, and if you want, you can work your way to the umbrella, but I like to keep that as a separate layer. Alright, so once you're done, just go to select load selection. Make sure you select invert, so that way it's gonna focus on what we just did on the red part. And you want to make sure your document is, well, you don't have to worry about that, but we are gonna make sure it's on layer 3 transparency. That's the new layer we just made, and press OK. Let me see if that came out right. It did. Alright, so I'm just gonna undo that real quick. See if I could redo that. Load selection. It's okay. Alright, inverse. Control Shift I to inverse. And from there, just take your paint bucket tool or whatever it is you want to use and just paint that black. For some reason it's not going for me though. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, that's right. Make sure you take off quick mask mode off before you do anything. Control Shift I. I'm gonna paint that black. Control D to deselect. And like I said, if you messed up on anything, you can always go over it. So let's say we do that in black. We can always change the color as well, so don't worry about it. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and change that color. Control click on the thumbnail of it, change it to, let's say, red. Paint bucket tool, put that over it. Control D to deselect. In your blendings options, just go over to overlay. It's gonna overlay it like that. We're gonna take our eraser tool and go hit that little bracket keys right next to the letter P on your keyboard, and just go over some of the areas that you might have went over. See, that wasn't too hard. So that's one way of doing it. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up. Alright, so we got that part. We're gonna make a new layer, and this part I'm not gonna do the quick selection. I'm gonna show you another way of doing it. Select your brush and whatever you're working on. I'm gonna make sure your size brush is appropriate for what you're working with, and I'm just gonna increase my brush size just a little bit, and it's gonna be on red. And what I'm gonna do is make sure the opacity is set to overlay on this one, and just go right over it. Go over what I want to change, and it doesn't really have to be overlay, it just could be normal, but we're just going to change it to overlay anyway, so just want to let you know. Alright, so this is another way of doing it besides quick masking. Shit, I didn't change the brush size on that one, so I don't feel like doing that again. Anyway, what we're going to do is go to overlay. See how it just paints that in for you, and just select your eraser tool and go right over what you don't want to be in it, and increase the size like that. Alright, so that's just another way of doing it. Just gonna go right in there, just rushing through it, but you kind of get the just idea of what I'm trying to do. If you wanted to, you could change even the color of the umbrella if you want. I'll put this stock photo if you want up on the website or on my tutorials page on the website, so you guys can download it as well and even work your way with doing this, getting a good practice of it. Like I said, I'm not going to be too precise on it right now because it's only a video tutorial, but you kind of get the just idea of what I'm trying to do here. Alright, so it's me, Mike, and thanks for watching this video tutorial. please check out my website at mikesdesigns.ning.com for any other Photoshop tutorials. You can ask me some questions. I also have some Photoshop presets up there if you guys want to download it. And also you can check out my new end of the year contest. You guys can go in and enter in. All you have to do is just download the PSD file of my template of this calendar, edit and upload your own logo, and change the layout if you want. Just make it look really cool. Alright, so more details on that at my website, mikesdesigns.ning.com.